Evolution produced a brain with an instinctual operating system. There was no meaning. Dinosaurs went extinct about 65 million years ago. They lived on Earth for around 165 million years. Not once did meaning penetrate their existence. Scientists say that life is meaningless. In the case of dinosaurs, that sounds like an accurate assessment. If dinosaurs were the apex of life, what was the point of life? But life is required to bring about an astonishing phase transition. It must generate meaning, which is to say consciousness. Consciousness is not sentience. Dinosaurs were sentient. Dogs are sentient. But dinosaurs weren't conscious and dogs aren't conscious. Conscious humans give meaning to their dogs, their pets. But remove humans from the equation and what then? Imagine a world full of dogs. Is that a world of meaning? What meaning could it possibly have? It would be a world of nothing but instinct. Instinct is not meaning. How is meaning introduced into the world? There is only one way, through language. Language is meaning. Why should that be? A central point of language is to communicate our internal states to others, to externalize our interiority. We tell others what is important to us, what is meaningful for us. We cannot know what is meaningful for us unless we can express it. We have to be able to formulate the idea. Nietzsche said, "For we could in fact think, feel, will, and recollect, we could likewise act in every sense of the term, and nevertheless nothing of it all need necessarily come into consciousness, as one says metaphorically. The whole of life would be possible without it seeing itself as it were in a mirror, as in fact even at present the far greater part of our life still goes on without this mirroring. We don't need meaning to live. Animals don't have meaning. They have a survival instinct. They don't confer meaning on their existence. They don't reflect on their life and find the meaning in it, or seek to create a meaning for it. Humans who can find no meaning in their life die early. Nihilists are people who believe in nothing. They have described their own lives as meaningless. Science says that all of us are engaged in the pointless activity of living. If we were just material systems with no free will, where could any meaning be located for us? Language is the mirror in which we can gaze at ourselves, others, and the world and then assign meaning to everything in the mirror. People are driven by beliefs. But what are beliefs? Does a dog have any beliefs? A belief is a language parcel. It's an idea communicated through language. Victor Hugo said, "Nothing is more powerful than an idea whose time has come. Nothing is more powerful than a belief that has gripped a person." How can ideas and beliefs overwhelm people? It's because they are how they define meaning. A person commits his life to what he regards as meaningful. He is not interested in what he finds meaningless. Some ideas are meaningful to him. Most are not. But those ideas that captivate him direct his life. Animals do not have any ideas to direct them. They don't believe in anything. It's instinct that drives them. An astonishing transformation takes place in a person when they acquire language. They switch from instinct to meaning. Language is what allows ideas and beliefs to be expressed, and they prove much more powerful than instincts. Animals are colonized by instincts, which have a very limited repertoire. Humans are colonized by ideas and beliefs, which come in a myriad of forms. A human's desire to advance an idea meaningful to him can cause him to kill others, and endanger his own life. No animals would get in that situation. Nietzsche said that the will to power is more significant than the will to survive. People will risk their life for a cause. No animal will. The cause, for a human, is worth dying for. No animal would comprehend that. So, having language and thus meaning, beliefs and ideas expressed through language, encoded in our brains takes us out of the animal world and inserts us into the world for meaning, and the ultimate aim of life is to maximize meaning by attaining perfection, the most meaningful state. And that's why humans are so interested in God, the most perfect, meaningful being. No dog worships the dog God. A dog worships whoever feeds it and cares for it. You don't get dogs martyring themselves for their doggy beliefs. Instinct would never permit such a thing. But when you possess a new, acquired operating system based on language and meaning rather than instinct, you can override all of your instincts. So, nothing can affect the brain more than language, something that comes from outside rather than inside, something that is imposed on the brain. Language is a way of externally molding the brain to cause it to do completely different things from what it would otherwise do. Humanity before the acquisition of language is just an animal. Humanity after the acquisition of language can walk with the gods. What could be a bigger change than that?